So we've got, by the looks of it, Brighton having the better time of things at the minute. We want Leeds to win. I want Leeds to win as the North East team. So Leeds coming away with the ball, well defended by Strike. Switched right the way out to the right hand side. That's a bit hopeful over the top though. Brighton bringing the ball back under control on the left side. Now it's going back to Leeds. Where we gone? Brighton picking the ball up again through the middle. That's a nice ball out to the left hand side through the edge of the box. All he needs to do is square it. Oh, Mellier's got the ball.
Wait, who's in?
It's crossed in from the left hand side, but Mellier picked it out the air. The Leeds have got the ball on the edge of the box out to the left wing. Just passing it around the back at the minute, trying to get a bit of a hold of the ball, I think. Still their ball on the halfway line for a Leeds throw in. Oh, what's this for a ball? Boing. That's nice, that, isn't it? We need to build a decent looking attack here. And they've given it away with a silly free kick. Adams pushing his luck a little bit, taking the ball away. So there was much in that, like, did there?
No.
But at least we got it on. We're here. Hopefully people can watch. One person's watching. Hello. We'll try and keep you up to speed with what's happening. Potentially a Brighton corner now. It'll be coming in from the right hand side as we're watching it. We're Newcastle, we're North East. We'd rather see Leeds do well.
Brighton looking solid all this season, to be fair.
Mellier needs to concentrate on the ball here because all he's doing is concentrating on pushing the Brighton forward. I'm getting a telling off the referee now. Now he's too busy pushing his own defender, James.
Oh, dear, that's
Trossard.
That's power.
Couldn't get over it. Volley at the back post. Straight up, looped over the crossbar. Left him alone there. He was left alone on the near enough on the corner of the 6-yard box, maybe a yard or two just outside of it. And Leeds have let the ball go again. Oh, now what's happened there?
Against Welbeck.
Yeah, Leeds passing the ball around in their own box, losing the ball on the edge of the box. It comes back into Welbeck. The defender gets there just before Welbeck, and I think they clash feet. That's all. Not an awful lot in that. But Leeds passing the ball around when they didn't really need to be passing the ball around on the edge of the box and giving the ball away. Leeds manager's not happy. They're getting closed down again. They're getting closed down again on the edge of the box. And this time they've got a throw in halfway in their own half. And Mellier's just launched it up, but again everything's coming straight back. They've picked the ball up now on the edge of their own box. That's a hell of a ball, but I don't think that's going to get through. No, Dunk's picked it out, passed it back to his keeper. and he's just launched it towards the halfway line, but they've picked it up nicely down the right hand side. He's got 2 defenders to beat though, and the defence has done really well there. Llorente, very nice, but then straight forward to a Brighton player on the halfway line, back to the goalkeeper, and they'll start again. The other games, if you haven't seen, apparently Liverpool are winning 2-0 against...
Oh yeah, I'll check that actually.
Who was that against?
Bournemouth.
And
Man
Crystal
City.
Palace are 2-0 up against Manchester City. Unbelievable. And here come Brighton again down the right hand side, cutting into the middle. Takes a shot, Meslier blocks it. And they clear it out to the right hand side again.
So, live scores now is Everton 1-0 to Brentford, Chelsea 0-0 with Leicester, Liverpool 3-0 to Bournemouth, and Man City trailing 2-0 to Crystal Palace.
It's a strange result, that one. Or strange score.
I wonder who scored for the third goal for Liverpool.
Obviously, if you see an update on this one, don't forget we're a few seconds behind.
Yeah.
So don't show it.
Oh, 4-0. Live
4-0?
score. 4-0.
Quite, Liverpool are having a hell of a day. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Wow, Firmino. If you've got Firmino in your team, you're having a hell of a day.
He's had 3 assists. Luis
And a
Diaz, Harvey Elliott, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Firmino scored as well after making 3 assists.
Wow. And he didn't get an assist for his goal. He didn't get an assist for his goal either.
Unbelievable. Half an hour in, 4-0. We've got a little stoppage in play now because Aronson's down after being kneed up the backside. So they're taking this opportunity to have a bit of a drinks break.
He's onside.
Yeah, they're showing a replay of a Brighton chance. I think this is when he cuts inside. It is. Takes a shot from the edge of the box, but straight at Meslier. What a ball that is though. Trossard from the left hand side in his own half to the right hand side outside the box. And hopefully we're getting back underway. I think Aronson's back up. Referee's just sorting out who's going to get the drop ball. Well, half an hour in, there hasn't been that many chances that we've seen, has there? Not clear-cut chances. And Brighton again playing around with the ball at the back end of the halfway line, switching it out to the left-hand side. Cross into the centre. Oh, Leeds head just took it off whoever it was in the centre. I can't see from here. But Brighton have the ball again back on the halfway line in the defence, just passing it across the back, trying to look for the space. Leeds have picked that out, trying to play it out down the left hand side. Long ball from the left hand side over to the right hand side, halfway in the Brighton half. Can he make anything of it? Adams has got it on the right hand side of the box, dropped it back, crossed in, and the Leeds left wing has just slipped over and it's gone straight over his head and out for a throw in. Not a bad chance, but he just slips over as the ball comes to him at the edge of the box. I was going to say, if he was going to give that, that was going to be soft. It looked like Welbeck just threw himself to the floor as they were competing for the throw in. That's a hell of a win by Welbeck. Oh! I think he's going to pull that back. Yeah, it looks like Rocker's going to get a yellow card here. Yeah. Silly tackle from behind as he was playing the ball forward. Oh, that's not a clever challenge. Scissored from behind while he was trying to get it. And we'll bring you any goals as they go in.
We're watching the wrong game.
We are. I think we are watching the wrong game, but we're watching the North East team. Liverpool's still 4-0 up by the looks of things. Everton still
2-0.
Everton winning 1-0 and Crystal Palace beating Manchester City 2-0. Unbelievable. Still not an awful lot happening in this game, which is a bit of a shame.
Seems like the Chelsea and Leicester game are quite
That's
quiet
the one to be watching.
Oh! Conor Gallagher's got a red card.
Within half an hour, Conor Gallagher sent off for Chelsea against Leicester. Isn't that his debut? It's like his full debut. I don't think he's played for Chelsea fully before then.
I don't know what's happening. Crystal Palace, Chelsea.
Oh no, he's played 4.
Yeah.
For a red card. That could be interesting for Chelsea. So far in this game we've had 6 attempts for Brighton to 1 attempt for Leeds. With 2 shots on target for Brighton, none for Leeds so far. But even those 6 attempts haven't really been anything to shout home about.
Nope.
Unfortunately. Again, it seems like Brighton are winning everything in the middle of the park, but once they get towards the edge of the box, it kind of starts to fall apart. We've got Llorente playing the ball up the left side, but straight out for a throw in. It's pretty poor. Leeds in the black kit. I don't know if I've seen that black kit yet.
No, new.
Black and yellow. Is it black and yellow or black and orange? Quite like it. Brighton in the usual blue and white stripes. Oof. Now Leeds have won the ball back on the halfway line. Now they've brought it down to the left hand side, but it's taken off them, and that's a silly little foul. Another yellow card for Leeds. Aronson with a yellow card. There was really not an awful lot of need for that. And we seem to have lost our commentary stream. Unfortunately, can't really bring you an awful lot when it's gone off. What we'll have to do is keep you bringing the scores when Jake comes back, or Smalls as we should be calling him. But now we seem to have lost our link. And we'll try and get that back up. I've got Trossard in the box now. It's come back on. Trossard's spinning and spinning in the box with 2 defenders around him. Couldn't get his shot away and couldn't get the ball into Welbeck. It was a really good chance for them there. He's in the left hand side of the box trying to spin it round from a Leeds mistake again, from another bad pass on the left hand side. But Trossard there, he's dancing around with 2 or 3 Leeds defenders in front of him, but couldn't pick anybody out, couldn't get his shot away. And it's back with Brighton now on the halfway line, back to the defence again. Leeds are closing down well. They're just, oh wow, Veltman just absolutely took the mick there. And took a little bit of a kick there as he kicked the ball away. He wasn't happy. And I've switched it over to the left hand side, and they've got a throw in off a deflection off a Leeds player. We can also see if we can get on here. No, Leeds are attacking onto the right hand side, and then another poor pass onto the edge of the box. Really poor pass. And then Welbeck's trying to take the ball forward, he gets picked off on the halfway line. Leeds take it back to the defence, and I'm reckoning this is going to go back. But Welbeck needs to be a little bit careful here, because he's had a few nibbles. He's had a few nibbles. So Leeds seem to be doing quite a lot through the middle so far. Harrison's just got the ball into the middle. He's trying to pick it out, but the defenders managed to head it back to his goalkeeper. Obviously earlier today as well we saw Manchester United win 1-0, which is a bit of a disappointment. I always like to see them do badly. Hopefully you feel the same. And again, Leeds have picked the ball up on the right hand side, switched on to the left, and back to the edge of the halfway between the halfway line and their own box on the left hand side now, bringing it forward. We've got a few players around there, but they just keep misplacing that last pass, not being able to get it really into the box. Oof. Caicedo might have hurt himself here clearing this, because he kicks the ball but kicks into Caicedo's to the Leeds player's knee. I didn't see who it was. Aronson, I think. That could be a painful one. It might be a little bit of a twist on his knee. But 0-0, to be fair, 0-0 against Brighton. Newcastle did well to get a draw against them. But the score's still the same. Crystal Palace 2-0 up against Manchester City. Unbelievable.
Oh, who's down? Who's down?
Caicedo cleared the ball, but the Leeds player ran into him. There you go. He's back up, he's walking off. I think he'll be alright to come back on.
Middlesbrough 2 up on Swansea.
Middlesbrough 2-0 up against Swansea.
Burnley 2 up on Wigan.
Huddersfield winning against West Brom 2-1. Huddersfield have had a bad start. West Brom have not done too bad, but Steve Bruce, and I think now West Brom is in talks to take over at Sunderland, who got beat earlier today by Norwich after their manager is looking to leave to go to Stoke. So quite a bit of change already in the first few weeks of the season. Again, this game's just not really doing an awful lot. It's just swapping possession within each other's half really, and not getting an awful lot further. Leeds now swapped it from the right over to the left, too high, and straight out for a Brighton throw in. Yeah, they're really not clicking so far. Brighton haven't made that much of the opportunities that they've had. So I was surprised that we still got this as 0-0. I expected this to have a few goals. The strikes just to chill the ball out for a goal kick, and no doubt they'll start again. Yeah, they're still going to play around at the edge in their own box. And again, I mean, so close to giving the ball away. He's done well to come away with that. He's got 4 players around him, and he's still not looking to make a pass. He's eventually give it away. Leeds have picked it back up though, and it's now over to the left hand side. More into the centre, but that looked like a foul.
He's doing circles.
Yeah. They're coming up against a defender, doing a few circles, trying to shake the defender off instead of just playing the ball easy at times. They've had to go from the edge of the box all the way back to their own half, and then Llorente was lucky though. He nearly got the ball pinched off him by Welbeck. He's managed to pull it forward, and he's had a crack. The goalkeeper saved it. It's come back out to the edge of the box, and now Brighton are looking to clear, but it's got the halfway line, and Leeds have picked it back up again on the right hand side. Leeds are pushing a little bit here. Oof. That was a silly foul.
Just on the outside.
Played the ball past him. No danger, he wasn't going to get there, and the Brighton defender just cleaned him out. It's a silly challenge. But just before that, James with a shot cross. Not really sure who he was trying to pick out there. Liverpool. Leeds have got a good chance here, so they, as you're looking from the goalkeeper, left hand side, just outside the box, you've got Harrison.
Liverpool 5-0.
Liverpool 5-0. Wow. Could be double figures that game.
Van Dijk scored in the 45th minute as Andy Robertson has assisted him.
Leeds have took that free kick, it's deflected off the defender and out for a corner.
Salah's looking at being quiet this game.
Salah's been quiet for a few games really. They've got 3 minutes of extra time in this game, so not really sure where 3 minutes has come from. There hasn't really been anything that we've seen.
There's been 3 injuries.
Not a massive amount. Oh.
That was a terrible cross.
Oh, that's not an awful lot in that from what I could see. Brighton have a free kick near the corner flag for not an awful lot. Bit of a stagnant first half, hasn't it? Quite a stagnant first half. Not an awful lot to shout home about. Nice little bits of play in the middle, but that's about it. Ooh. Has he actually caught him here, or is it just a...
Chelsea holding on with a man down.
Yeah, for saying the 0-0 and down to 10. But Leicester's been really poor at the start of the season. Yeah. Really poor. And tomorrow we'll see what Newcastle can do.
Wolves have been playing poor as well, to be fair.
Wolves have been playing poor. You would really fancy Newcastle for the win on that.
Would anyway.
I think most people will fancy Newcastle for the win though. I know we do because we Newcastle, but
who have we got? Oh yeah, Wolves, and then next week we've got Liverpool.
Well, that's half time here. Pretty poor. Really poor. Elsewhere, half time, Liverpool 5, Bournemouth 0. We got Manchester City in the 47th minute still trailing 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Unbelievable that. I mean, let's have a look and see what we've got for the stats for that. 75% possession for Manchester City, 7 shots to 2.
Wasted.
So Crystal Palace have had 2 shots and scored 2 goals.
7 shots and 0 on target. That is pillar.
8 fouls by Manchester City, which is unusual to see as well. Really unusual to see. Will you behave with them? I don't know how your fantasy Premier League's going, but if you've got Edison in goal, please.
If you've got Firmino. Still playing.
I can't see many people having the Bournemouth defence, but if you have, that's not going to look too well neither, is it?
Pretty unfortunate.
That's 70% possession to Liverpool, 10 shots. So they've had 10 shots and they've scored 5 goals. That's not a bad ratio. Not bad at all.
What's the position on them again?
70. Chelsea, if you can see for Chelsea. Get off. Charge is not working. Obviously Conor Gallagher's got quite a poor rating, but 63% possession. But looking at that, Leicester have had more shots, 3 shots to 2, only 1 shot on target each. Pretty even on everything else. Doesn't say what the red card was for though. If there's a better website for your commentary. Well, we'll take a little break for half time and we'll